Realm here. Today I just wanted to show you guys a few things around my town. Uh, at the end of the video I will be giving you guys my thought of the game mode of Civcraft, or Civilization Craft you may call it. What I'm also going to be showing you right now at least is my farming methods. Because it is, yeah. If you've been looking on the map and seen on Yggdrasil on the Loki server, you might have been wondering what was up with my farm. Because it might actually look like it has like an infection, as you can see on my minimap. It looks a little bit strange. Thing is, once I activate this, I'm actually going to go in ×8, so that I can actually gather all of this wheat before it goes bad. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, there, I should be putting it at the end here. As it is, I can see exactly that I have just enough here, that I have taken every wheat. Because it will fill exactly this amount from 8 farms of only wheat. This one is an extra from previously though, so never mind that. Yeah, as it is, as you saw, I was seeding while I was running around gathering all of the materials. And that's because the windmill, it doesn't actually seed fast enough at the current rate. So with machinery it might, but if you have like 900 growth as I do, the windmill just doesn't go fast enough. So you'll actually need to seed a lot yourself. But yeah, as you saw with this design, all of these are basically pistons with water on top, and on top of here it's a very basic redstone contraption. It's basically just sends a signal to each and every one of these constantly, and then when you turn it off, every one of them lets go, and you flood the entire farm. And with this, you can just take it around like I did, and that way you will actually be able to gather everything. It's a very efficient way and to make a semi-automatic farm. It's not completely automatic. That would be quite hard. I've heard a lot of people want to use hoppers to make it kind of more automatic. The problem is the amount of hoppers you'll have to use, or at least the amount of redstoning to make the water current go exactly the way you want, is quite a lot. And to be honest, it's not really worth it, because you'll lose a lot of farming area, meaning you'll just be gathering a lot less as well. So all in all, it's just not worth it. And yeah, one thing though, windmills are pretty great as a help. Especially if it's like you're going to bed. You just go gather everything and just go to bed. When you wake up, everything is done. And yeah, it's pretty nifty. I really like that about Civcraft though. Yeah, and next I'm going to be showing you guys are I'm guessing that most of you will already know this, but this is for you guys who don't. Fortune. Oh, I got one just here. Fortune is perfect for gathering carrots and potatoes. Let's try this. Gather 2 of these, you only get 5. But with Fortune, okay, that was a bad example. Yeah, it went there from 9 to, you got 7 from that one, 9 from that one. Yeah, you get a lot more generally from using a Fortune pickaxe. And the best part is, it doesn't lose any condition. You see, 1242, just gathering all these, it's still 1242. So yeah, Fortune pickaxes, it's the best way to go when it comes to potatoes and carrots. I think I went from like 14 stacks to 15, 16, 17 stacks from this row to filling my inventory almost. That's with the replanting, of course. And so yeah, everyone should be using fortune pickaxes, or else yeah, you'll just lose a lot of profit all in all. So yeah. Uh, other than that, I would say my thoughts on Minecraft. I'm going to be actually finished with the fields. Alright, then I'm done with the farming. As you can see, it still has the exact same durability as it did before. And also, as you can see, my inventory is quite filled. As it, I actually think I might be getting enough potato and carrots from this one field to actually feed at least 2 towns, maybe more, maybe like 2, 3 or 4 maybe even. Yeah, you can get a lot of potatoes and carrots from this. It's like usually I don't even bother. It's like I have several other chests just filled with carrots and potatoes now. If the market price goes high enough, I'm just selling. I'm gonna crash the market. I could probably crash the market from like selling price 40 or so. Yeah, I have a lot of it. My thoughts on this game mode, so at least so far, I was playing a little bit in last phase. I was part of the Babylonian civilization. Um, I think this game mode has a lot of potential. The only thing is, it has a lot of bugs and glitches still, but it's a beta, so I can understand it, and I think most people should understand it at least a little bit. If you see something wrong, instead of just becoming mad at it, tell them. Tell them that, hey, this is wrong. This isn't supposed to be like this. Just tell them, and they will at least. I think at least they will look into it. I would hope at the very least. But other than that, I don't have that too much of a problem. Although I could say with this phase, um, the market was exploited to oblivion. At the beginning, I think Civilization Knights, as they say themselves, they earned like 2 million on the market from like the first few days. They had only like 3 people, I think, working on it. So yeah, they need to put the price down or put a tech on it, as I heard someone else say it for the next phase, so that no one can actually just exploit the market to oblivion. But other than that, the market is a good idea. It truly is. But still, a lot of things can be improved. For example, there should be a price maximum and a price minimum. For example, for slime, for example, I think it's currently at 538 or something. It's just too high. As it is, if you want a full tungsten armor set, from the slime alone, you'll need to pay around 8 to 10 million coins. As it is, only the higher civs, the top 5 civs, or civs that are putting all of their money into it, will actually be able to buy tungsten armor. As it currently, tier 4 leather and marksman is cheaper by a landslide. I think it's like a fourth as expensive, just because you need less than half the slime, and everything else you need for it is also less expensive. So as it is, they should put a maximum price. I'm suggesting a maximum price of 300. It would still hurt, but it's not the 530 something that is currently. Well, that or they could try to, I don't know, give it something else. Let's say instead of 9,900 slimes for full tungsten, you would need. Yeah, that was my Facebook. You'll need around 5,000 or 4,000 slime, and maybe 9,000 bones, or like 8. Yeah, some put bones into it, because bones is currently a material that's just not being used at all, other than I don't know, pumpkins and watermelons, so they can actually spawn. Other than that, like people don't actually use that for anything because it's a useless item at the moment, and they could use it just for to make smithy resin, I think it was called. That you needed like refined bones or refined bone meal time. You needed like three of them are like that, or 4 or 5 are refined bones or something like that. Of course, though, I'm not asking. My suggestion isn't to make it a lot easier to get. My suggestion is making it actually obtainable outside the market, as if the slime rates are too low. You can't actually farm tungsten, not really. It's like I heard some people say, yeah, you can make like a stack or two every 1 stack or 2 stacks of slime every full moon. When you need, what is it? 110 stacks, or it's like 1,000 and I think it was like 1,010 stacks of slime. Or okay, I'm just talking out my ass there, but it's 117. Yeah, 117 or so stacks of slime. That's what you need to make tungsten armor. The amount of time you have to wait, and that's if you're lucky enough that the slimes actually spawn. And it's pretty obvious, just with the price being at 500 some, it's not a price and demand anymore. It's a demand and nothing else than demand. So yeah, they should put a cap on it. At least, if not 300, 400, maybe 500. You can have a very high cap, but it's like, you need a cap so you can't just go above and beyond. It because yeah, as it is, tungsten armor is unobtainable for anyone just going alone. Personally, I've actually been saving up for it myself, but no matter how much slime I buy, a week later, I would have to pay the exact same amount as I did, no matter how much slime I buy. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, I love it. I love this game. I've been spending a lot of time in it. Yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm going to have to say, myself done with this. Minecraft vlog, you could call it. But I have one thing to say. This Friday, a game called X Rebirth is coming out, and I'm going to be playing it a lot. I'll be releasing another video a little bit later this week, maybe in a day or two, where I basically say why I love the X Universe games so much. And yeah, I'm going to be making at least 10 episodes of just me playing X Rebirth. Just a heads up. And as it is, yeah, say my goodbyes. I'll be uploading more videos more regularly, I do hope. But yeah, as it is, see you later.